Hey guys, Daily here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Adventure of Lolo 2. In the last episode, we made it through levels 5 and 6, and in this one, we're hopefully going to make it through levels 7 and 8. We'll see. Push this up half a space. That lets you walk onto this arrow tile while not actually getting into the Medusa's way. And get this. Push these up here. Good. Now come and get this. Don't go too far, because you can't get back across this arrow. Now we're going to push this out of the way. Good. And come up here. Now we're going to push this here and there. Be careful, because if you aren't careful, you'll get hit with that bottom dawn. Okay, so now we blocked that guy in. And now we're going to this one. And we're going to push it, let's see, down, like that. Good. Now, let's see, get these two hearts, and we can push him all the way in to trap him. Good. Now we're going to go all the way back to the beginning. Good. And then push this up 1, 2, and over 1.5. That blocks in that dawn without letting us get into that dawn's field of view. Alright, now we're going to go to this one. Right here, push it up 2. 1, 2, right 1. Good. And then up 2. 1, 2, and over. All the way over is fine. And if you want, you can trap this guy in that way and push it that way so that you just don't have to worry. And now we can get the jewel box. So, yeah, that one's just a thing. Alright, moving on. Okay, so we've got gulls and we've got a leaper. You're gonna have to be careful to this guy. So, let's see. You want to be between, basically, you want to stop right there. Good. That should be a good block. Alright. Now, we're going to have to get these hearts. Let's see. Oh, I thought there was a rock there. Okay, yeah, be careful. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, now what we've got to do is wait. Make sure when this guy is not in your line of sight, grab this heart framer. Good. Now, we're going to push this over. And up. Good. Okay. Alright, so we push it to this arrow tile. And now we're going to trap him up there. Good. That way, the arrow tile won't block you in. Alright, so now, okay, we're going to push this one, basically to block that Medusa. Good. And now up. 1, 2. Which will let us just get... Alright, so get in and out to grab the heart, away from the gall. And now, of course, to get to that thing, we're going to have to go around, because the arrow tiles still work. So you want to be careful not to, block yourself out of getting to the door. Okay. So there was that. Alright, yeah, I don't know why I kept screwing that one up so much. Alright. This one. 1, 2, get the hearts. Then, let's see. Oops. Okay. Okay. I think I screwed that up. Alright, let's see. Okay. No, I got this right. That way, and then this up. And then this over. Good. Then this there, and push this up. Alright. Now we're gonna get this heart. Alright, now the thing with this is we're gonna have to wait for the Rocky to be basically over on the left side. Good, now shoot the snake. Go up, push over, go over. Good. Ah, crud, I screwed that up. We actually have to ride the snake and push that block down to block the gall. Well, it happens. Alright, let's try this again. Remember, you want to get off down here, so yeah. And don't worry, even though we can't get past the snake... Oh no. Son of a... That's just sad. Yes, if you're not careful, you can nudge that block. Oh, God. See, even if you know what you're doing. Okay, well, final run through then. Oh, I can't believe I did that. That's just sad. Alright, lure him over there. Come on. The real problem is this song will get stuck in your head and you'll be stuck with it forever. Push it down. Good. Generally with this, once you know what you're doing, you're fine because you know when and where to hold. And that it won't accidentally disembark you early or something, but you can still have mistakes like that. So, shoot, go, on down. Yeah. And down. Alright, so be careful. Don't nudge the block. That was just sad. That was really sad. Alright. Okay, so here we are. We may only do this floor today. It depends on how much trouble I have, and I might go back and cut some bits of stupidity out. Let's see, collect the heart. Alright, so be careful here. We're gonna get this heart. Good. And we're gonna push these all up one space. Good. Is there any reason not to get this heart? Oh, right, because of the skulls. Alright, so now we're gonna put this wood up 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and then up 1 to block the Medusa. Alright, now we're gonna shoot this skull and push him up there, and then this skull is going to be here, and come on. There. Good. That'll block the Medusa in. Alright. Now we're going to grab this heart and go back to these blocks. Now we're going to push this up 1, 2, and then all the way over here to block the Medusa in. Good. Now remember that tree will not block the Medusa. Now, this is a new thing. It's enemy respawning manipulation. By pushing a block where the snake was, the snake instead will respawn in another set location. which in this case is blocking the Medusa. Alright, so now we're going to get these 2 blocks. Good. We come down here. Now the skulls are going to come down towards the jewel box and at us. So what we're going to do is wait until they're there and come around. That slows them down enough that we can get to the jewel box. Yay! Alright, so this is the last one on this floor. I've had issues with it, but it's not as bad as you might think. Okay, so first we get these hearts. Then we're going to push this down here and get this heart. Now we're going to raft on this skull until we get to... let's see. Basically just to the left of that skull that's at the top. Get the heart, get back on the egg, and then get off just to the right of the bottom skull. Shoot the skull, grab the heart, get back on the egg. So this is going to be some minorly... Ah, shoot! Well, that was just poor. Yeah, be careful when you start pressing in the other directions, because, yeah, let's try this again. Alright. So shoot the skull, get on the egg. Wait, now I can start pushing up. Good. Stop pushing up. Start pushing up here. Grab the heart, get back on the egg, start pushing up here. Stop pushing up. Wait until you hit the skull and then push up. Oh, yeah, that was... I forgot to shoot the skull. Oh well. These are the mistakes you make. And I'm not cutting all of this out because I'm hoping some of this is at least entertaining for you. Alright, so you've got to be kidding me. Just get on. Okay, that was at least recoverable. Alright. There! Ooh, and that was... Alright, so that was 20 minutes, but since I think I'm going to cut some stupidity out, we're just going to continue on with floor 8. Alright, let's see here. So, yeah, alright. So this block, we're going to push here. Well, that was just stupid. Alright, let's try that again. Alright. Now, we're going to move this up and this down to block the Medusa. Alright. Now, we're going to have to get to this block is going to go up 1, and this one is going to go right 1. Good. Now, we're going to go down and around and get to this heart. There we go. And push this up 1. That blocks that Medusa. Now, this block here... We gotta go around this way. 1, 2, 3. Go around this way. And push it into position to block that Medusa. Alright. This snake, shoot him up and push him over. There. Now, let's see. These... push them, let's see, left, and all the way down to block the Medusa. Good. Let's see, we can get this heart, and now let's see. Alright, now this block, we're going to push up 1, left 2, right, up 3, 1, 2, 3, good, right 1, and then all the way up to block the Medusa. And I think we can just get this heart. Yes, we can. Alright, now this part is kind of... It's difficult and requires some timing. We're going to push him, shoot him down to... right. Ah, crud. I screwed it up. Okay. Oy. So that was fun. Alright, now we wait for the snake to regen. Alright. Now we're going to push him... right. Down, we're basically going to push him up to block that, that heart framer. So down 2, over all the way, and up. Good. And we're good. Ugh. Oh, that's actually a new graphical tweak, by the way. In the last game, they didn't turn to dust. Okay, this bit. So, the Almas are trapped, as you can see. Don't leave that one down there, because you're going to want to use the fact that the Almas are trapped. Alright. Now, nobody but you can walk on the, jeez. Nobody but you can walk on the flower bed. So, oop, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Yeah! So, I forgot I was doing this wrong. What I'm supposed to do is this. Okay, good. There. Now, you get on here, get ready to go down. Good. Grab this, wait here, just push straight up. Because nobody else can get onto the jewel box. So yeah, whoops. I'll probably cut out several of those failures because they weren't instructive. Okay, so. Alright, now this is a thing. This isn't actually a difficult level. Don't worry about the Leaper or the Alma right now, they're just there. Yes, you move slow over the sand, but it's actually not going to be a big problem. So the first thing you want to do is get all of these hearts that are available to you. This is lava, by the way. You can build bridges across it like it was water, but they will actually catch on fire. Yeah. So now we have 2 bridges and 2 shots. So, what we're going to do is build a bridge, get across here, go and quickly get across before the bridge catches on fire. So, yeah. Alright, now we're going to come up here. Alright. Now, here, now we're going to block our way, so make sure you've got everything else. Because we're going to shoot him and move him down to there. Good. Alright. We're going to build a bridge here and grab everyone except for that heart that's just the lower leftmost heart. Now, once we do that, we're going to shoot the gall that's on that same row, and then grab the heart and run across the bridge, and then grab the jewel box. Okay, so let's do it. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, good. Grab, go. And as you can see, we grabbed that just in time, just fast enough that the gall couldn't kill us. That one was a lot easier than it looks. Okay. So, this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good. And let's see. We're gonna do it right. All the way left. Good. And then this one is just gonna go the other way. Okay. Just making sure it was lined up appropriately. Alright, so now we can get these hearts. Alright. And that gives us 2 magic shots. So now we're going to block the Medusas with the snakes. Okay. Easy enough, right? Alright, now that the snakes are blocked, we're going to get these. Good. Now we can break a rock. We don't want to do that yet, though. Alright. Now, we're going to go here. And shoot this guy. And there. Alright, so do that. Now, once here, just, oh, well, that's fine. Okay, push him here. There, now you can get the last heart. Good. Now, right, now we're going to, let's see, shoot him twice, and break that block, or that, yeah. Wait till he shows back up. Good. Get him down here and use him to block the Medusa, and we can get to the jewel box. Yay! So, not too bad. Alright. Oh, yeah, this one is actually not as bad as it looks. Alright, so, first, 1, 2, 3. Good. Now we've got an arrow changer. Alright, so we're going to push this. 1, 2. Good. Now we're going to go up this way and get this heart. And use the arrow power up here. And now we're going to get this heart. Go back and use the arrow power up on the same tile. We're actually only ever going to use the changer on that tile. So 1, 2. Good. Get this. And go across these 2. Good. Now we get these hearts, and now we're going to push this block all the way to block the Medusa. Alright, so now he's blocked. We can get these 2, and now we can push this 1 space left and get this heart. Yay! Alright. Now we're going to go back to that tile and use our arrow power up on it again. Now now that tile will never be impassable, because the only way it's impassable, we couldn't go anyway. So that's nice. Alright, so we're going to go down here and get these 2 tiles. Good. And these hearts. Alright, and now we're going to push this block. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was not what... screwed up left and right. Alright, let's try this again. 2. Good. Okay. And back. Good. 2. And push that over. Grab all of that. Push that over. That. Gotta go back. Good. Can just come this way. Good. Ah! Alright, yeah, just push this over here. We can get this heart. And this heart. And now, just to get back, just follow it this way. And there we go, we finished the level. Alright, so that wasn't so bad. Alright, so here we are, floor 9, which is the last floor of the tower, but not the last floor of the game. We get to go somewhere different for the 10th floor, so that's kind of cool. But I'm going to call it here for now, so thank you for joining me for Let's Play The Adventures of Lolo 2, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.